Hi guys, I'm Stella. Welcome back to my channel. This is a pick a cards, urgent messages from the universe and advice from spirit. We've got 3 piles for you to pick from today. All 3. We'll start with pile number 1, which is the chrysocolla. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. That stone there. For pile number 2, we've got the carnelian palm stone. And for pile number 3, we've got the malachite. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video if you need to. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, then go for your life. Listen to more than one pile. If you'd like to support me, please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in your reading. Okay, love ya. Bye. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. I'm Stella. And this is pick a card. Thank you so much for being here. This one's going to be urgent messages from the universe for you. I'm going to do this reading a little bit different to how I normally do. I haven't picked out any oracle cards. I'm just going to do some tarot. And we're going to find out what spirit, what urgent message spirit has for you, pile number 1. And then we will get some oracle cards. We'll get some oracle cards for some advice at the end. Okay. So, Spirit, what urgent message do you have for pile number 1? Pile number 1, please, Spirit. Tap me into the energy of pile number 1, please, Spirit. Daughter of Pentacles. Okay. Urgent message for pile number 1, please, Spirit. The Hierophant. Urgent message for pile number 1, please, Spirit. Some kind of information is coming to you. Pile number 1. Maybe regarding a contract or something. Pile number 1, urgent message from the universe, please, Spirit. And we have the 5 of Cups. I'm seeing a contract. What is this about? What about a contract? Something you need to be wary of, careful of. What is this urgent message, please, for pile number 1, Spirit? I can smell the sea. I feel like, okay, I'm seeing some kind of contract, either like a business contract, a legal contract, maybe a deed like for a bank loan or something like that. And there is some warning spirit has for you about this contract. It's embarking on this venture or whatever it is, this contract that you'll be signing. I can just see this piece of paper and you're signing your name to it, is embarking on some kind of new venture. But they're warning you about something, the fine print. Like, oh, it's so funny. I saw something on Facebook just recently. Someone had made a joke about reading the fine print and how nobody does it. But Spirit wants you to be very aware about something that's not quite right and could actually cause you some kind of turmoil if you race ahead without reading it properly. Urgent message for pile number 1, please, Spirit. Urgent message for pile number 1. Okay, the 9 of Swords. So, yeah, the 9 of Swords is, that card is about, almost like being targeted in some way. All I'm seeing, I'm seeing all of these swords diving into this piece of paper, and like there's holes in the contract that spell, that doesn't spell good news for you. The Empress. Number 3. Why is the Empress card come out, Spirit? Okay. The Empress is very balanced and very emotionally stable. She is the embodiment of the divine feminine. What does that have to do with this, Spirit? Notice how they want you to be. What else? What else are you trying to get across here to pile number 1? What urgent message does Spirit have? The Father of Pentacles is something you've been working on for a long time. Something that's very grounded in the physical. That Empress card is also making me feel like it's very grounded in the physical. What else about this advice you have? This urgent message for pile number 1, please, Spirit. Strength. Okay. 2 messages with this card. I'm just feeling like someone is going to offer you something. Someone is going to offer you something. What is being offered? Clarify this strength card for me, please, Spirit. 5 of Wands. That's conflict and change. The 5 of Wands is conflict and change. It's external conflict. It's someone coming at you externally. If it was swords, the 5 of Swords, it would be some kind of internal conflict, but this is wands, so this is some kind of external conflict or external this contract perhaps that you're being offered, or this something that someone's offering you, that you're going to be like, I ain't no fool, there's something not right about this. And it's almost like that is going to cause conflict. Is that right, Spirit? Is that going to cause conflict? You saying, hang on, there's something not right about this contract or this deal, this partnership. The Mother of Cups. You're going to want to protect what's yours. Okay, is there anything else that I can pull out of this, Spirit? Am I seeing this eyeball? Something about this person's eyes. They think that you're naive. They think they can get one over you. And they're not going to be able to. But you coming to this realization that this person is trying to almost like use and abuse you is going to cause a conflict of some kind. And just for some of you, it may be a partner or relationship that you're in. I'm seeing like a division between the divine masculine and a divine feminine. Let's get some. I'm going to use the Oracle of Shadows and Lights to get some more advice for you and some more information, please, Spirit, for pile number 1 on this urgent message from the universe. Seem to have had a couple of messages. Oh God, come through. Something about the Mother of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. It'll come to me. Spirit, can we have a card, please, for pile number 1? Okay, we have the Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. The lotus makes me feel, it reminds me, it just makes me think of healing. The lotus is a healing flower. I also have a beautiful lotus meditation, a morning meditation that I like to use sometimes, that I'm being reminded of with this card as well. And actually with the card saying a time for spirit, it's making me feel like that is a way that I really connect in with spirit, is when I have that lotus, when I do that lotus meditation. It's like uncurling your petals to the sun and basking in the warmth of the earth. I feel like to see how to move forward when this situation comes about, you're going to have to go within as well. The Storm Angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, energy. Now there's some kind of disagreement that's going to come up between you and another person. It could be your partner, or someone you're fairly close to. Spirit's calling for you to stand strong with your beliefs and not to back down. We have shallow grave. You miss someone. Oh. I feel like there's someone that just had a divine masculine presence come through. I feel like it's a spirit that's passed on, someone that you knew in this lifetime. And they're here to say that they're watching over you during this time. And they're saying something about family. A male, older, like a father figure, very measured, stoic type, logical, intelligent man is watching over you. And we have glamour, intrigue, and drama. Yeah, so this might be linked to this message that's been coming through quite often in my readings lately about there being some kind of illusion cast around you. Spirit's really just wanting to warn you that it's coming, it's imminent, and their urgent message to you is that you're protected, and to go within to try and find a way to move forward from this situation, because there truly is no avoiding it. Okay, and lastly, I'm just going to pull I'll just get some more advice cards for you. And I'm going to use the Whispers of Healing Oracle. So Spirit, can we please have some last final cards for advice for pile number 1, please? Advice for pile number 1 with this urgent message from the universe. Release, again with that that card where there's a thunderbolt of like clarity coming in, and this conflict that's coming, how do they release? So practice forgiveness, take a step back from the situation, really, really try to come from a place of love and not from a place of fear. So don't allow your ego to direct your reaction. Take a step back and also Spirit's really calling for you to have a look at what needs to be released. Okay, any other messages for pile number 1, Spirit? We have control. I feel like that is really about as well self-control, and just it's going to be hard for you not to react. I feel like it's going to be hard for you not to react. I'm also noticing how many birds are around this in this image as well. It's really actually quite a beautiful card. And that is just talking about your connection to Spirit, and that Spirit has your back, and they're with you all the way, like while you're going through this situation, this conflict and this change, that they're here. They're here with you. And one more card, please, Spirit, for pile number 1. Urgent message from Spirit, from the universe, and advice from Spirit, please. Feeling you, well-being. Ooh, yeah. So really, just I can see that. This card makes me think that you're very knowing, pile number one. Like that face. I don't know if you can see that properly. But she just kind of looks to me like, I see what's going on here. And she doesn't look that impressed about it. But she's standing in this beautiful garden. So I'm feeling like you might get some peace from just being in Mother Nature, and in particular being surrounded by greenery. Just, what else from this one? What advice? So just a final advice is to, that's another big message as well, is to release control of the situation. So just, if you're afraid of things changing, or ending, rather, if you're afraid of something ending, it's because you're afraid of the change and the unknown. Spirit's calling for you to just let go of some of that control as well, because you're not going to be able to control the outcome, but the outcome's not going to be awful for you. It's just going to be a bit of a, I think, feeling like a bit of a wake up. Something's not right around you and you're ready to know about it now. Okay, so Spirit, is there any other messages that you have for pile number one about this urgent message from the universe? We're starting to use your intuition. Make sure you're dropping back into your center and you're being present and you're not coming from that place of ego, that you are taking a step back so that you can have some, like, really try and control. Don't react immediately is what Spirit's trying to say, and they're with you. They're totally with you. And there's that energy of that father figure as well that's come through for you. Perhaps even a grandfather. I'm feeling more father figure, but could be a grandfather as well in spirit who's got your back. Okay, pile number one. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated for you. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want a personal reading, then just follow the link in the description. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next one. Okay, love you. Bye. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. I'm Stella. This is pick a card, and this one's going to be urgent messages from the universe and advice from Spirit. I'm going to do this reading a little bit differently to usual. I haven't picked you out any oracle cards. I'm just going to more freehand this one. So we're just going to find out really from, I'll use tarot first off, and then this is going to hopefully give us what urgent message Spirit has for you, and then we'll use some oracle cards to get you some further information or some advice from Spirit. Okay, let's get into it. Pile number two, urgent message from the universe. I can smell mint. Someone got a chewy or something, or was chewing. I can smell like spearmint. Really, really strong. So bizarre. There is, okay, what happens with me when I channel and I get energies coming through. So if I've gone, Spirit, can you connect me into pile number two's energy? Quite often what happens, especially if the pile that I'm channeling has particularly strong spiritual gifts, I get to embody that. While I'm doing your reading, I kind of get to hijack your gifts for a while, And so I'm feeling like you may have this incredible clairsentient ability where you can actually, you quite often would get smells. I think you would smell things that remind you of things, or it's like a way that spirit comes through for you. That just came through straight away. You're very spiritual pile. All right, so we've got the Two of Wands, which is forward movement in something. So urgent message from Spirit, something is about to move forward. Pile number 2, please, Spirit. What urgent message from the universe do you have for pile number 2? Okay. I'm goddamn sick of hearing about this bloody illusion. Oh, crikey, man. What is this? 7 of Cups. There's something confusing, something that's confusing you, or a confusing situation. Okay, this is this is coming through to me in an entirely different way to how it normally does. All right, so the 7 of Cups normally appears to me as illusions, and that's coming through a lot lately, but we kind of already covered that in pile 1. So if you're wanting to know about that coming up, because it's coming real soon, then hop onto pile number 1. Spirit, for pile number 2, please. This forward movement energy is connected to the fact that you have been given a multitude of options. I feel like there will be a sudden increase of options coming to you, choices. Is that what this 7 of Cups is representing, Spirit? Yes. So I can just see like offerings. I can see something that might have been a bit stale for a while for you. I can see a sudden increase in there being options to move forward. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. So something that has been stagnant and stuck and hasn't really been moving much. And this is talking about something in the physical, so a material or physical endeavor of yours. Blech. What was that, Spirit? What? Why did you just make my mouth? I just had like word vomit where like a bunch of things tried to come out of my mouth at once and nothing made it except for a bunch of gibberish. I think I might have just spoken goblin for a second there, guys. Okay, let's get back to it. Pile number 2. What was that, Spirit? Something about a baby? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, some of you, this is a very specific message for a very small group of you. If someone has been trying to fall pregnant or has been toying with the idea of a baby, I see there being movement with that as well. Okay, we've got that jarbled thing out now. What was the other message, Spirit? Okay, I can see you. Perhaps that's why it's happening to me, is Spirit showing me you almost like tripping over your words in excitement over something, like you can't quite get out what's going on because you're so damn excited about it. Okay, this movement. What do you like about pile number 2? Let's have a look. Oh, friggin' hell. The Tower. But this is giving me good vibe, Tower. Something totally unexpected as well. You're not expecting these options to come to you, to land in your lap, but it's going to be like a lightning bolt coming down. Whatever, Spirit, you want me to do runes right now, or can I wait? right now. Okay, whatever. All right, let's have a look. They're demanding that I do some runes for you. So this is going to give us, okay, this is going to help us out with this unexpected. This is a good unexpected. I've got 4. Okay, so we have, is that the N? Okay, this one is, oh, I don't bloody know. What is it? No. Okay, it could be air. It could be air. I think it's air, which is, oh, okay, of course it's air. Transformation, egg of life. So yeah, movement, transformation, some kind of change, which is the Tower as well. So transformation. Could be some kind of internal transformation for you. That's coming with this success or these options, this abundance of opportunity. Okay, we also have man. Ooh, divine union, manifestation. Manifestation, divine union. Okay. We'll come back to you. We've got joy, kinship, and joy. So this also could be a partnership as well. That's really bearing some fruits. And lastly, we have Earth. Yeah, man, this is something about a happy home as well. I'm seeing, what was that one again? Man, divine union. So coming back to that, if you've been trying to fall pregnant or you're trying to create something with someone, or if you're single, this could be signifying someone coming into your life. Let's go with that for a second. We'll just get some tarot. We're all over the place here, Spirit. What do you want me to go with this first? Because they're showing me different scenarios with different people. But the main theme is that there is some kind of forward movement with something that you have manifested a while ago, and that has been a long time coming. Whether it's a relationship, a new business venture, a pregnancy, or a expansion to your family in some way, a change of location. We'll see if we can narrow it down. All we know so far is this is going to be totally unexpected, and there's going to be a multitude of options for you to go forward. So can we get some more, please, for this urgent message for pile number 2, please, Spirit? 8 of Swords. Yeah, so you've been stuck. We've got that. Haven't been able to move forward. Been in your little cocoon. Pile number 2, please. Urgent message from the universe for pile number 2. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's some massive change coming. And a cycle has ended and a new one is beginning. And it's starting, like this urgent messages. It's coming at you. This is coming. They just showed me this quick image of you releasing something the last full moon, which has set this in motion. So if you did that, go you. You've done something. You've set some kind of hocus pocus shit in motion here. All right, pile 2, please, Spirit. Urgent message from the universe for pile number 2. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're talking once again about this success for you. And I feel like a lot of where you've, even though it's also talking about this partnership, the Nine of Pentacles can also be that this has been a lot of independent hard work for you to get to where you are. Shall we get another couple of cards? Yeah, they're telling me get another couple of tarot and then we'll move on to some oracle messages for you. So for pile number 2, please, Spirit, what is this urgent message from the universe? That one. The Empress. So you're just power. This is just like ultimate. You're going to be very successful. This is these options that are going to come to you are just going to be like, woohoo, what do I do? Which one do I take? And I keep hearing the word inheritance as well, and I don't even think that's talking about inheritance coming to you. I feel like this is more you setting up what you are creating right now is like a generational wealth, whether it's a wonderful family setup, like you're meeting somebody and you're forming this great family tree together, or this business that you are embarking on, this idea is going to produce generational wealth. Like I can see a line of family members all benefiting from what's going on. One more card, please, Spirit, for pile number 2. Urgent message. The Hierophant. And saying, I don't know why that's coming. There's crows, something about birds. What is that about, Spirit? What's this, birds? Messaging. Have you been paying attention to your dreams and your intuition? And there's something about birds. What is it about the birds? Let's just do what one, okay. We'll use Shadows and Light Oracle to get you some advice, some further advice from Spirit. Oh, this is looking pretty good. So like, not really feeling any darker type energies with this one. This feels like a very light-hearted urgent message from Spirit is that you're gonna like this. I feel like you're gonna like it a lot. And 15. Alright, now let's get some messages, oracle messages for pile number 2, please, Spirit. Pile number 2. What's urgent message from the universe? 2 little witches, magical space clearing time. Okay, because this is a big change. Yeah. Spirit, stop. Just one message at a time, please. Holy Jesus, you guys. Like, you must get a lot of... I say this in a certain part, but you must get a lot of messages from Spirit. If they're coming through like that, where they're just sort of... You can't even understand what's going on because they're coming at you with different messages about something. Just tell them, slow the fuck down, please, and just give me one at a time. Okay, so message number 1 is there may be a sisterhood, a very close female, divine feminine. If you are female, if you are male, I see more like a brotherhood, but I see 2 people with the same sort of ideas on life and you being a very close support network with each other. There being a really special friendship, either you and a sibling, a sister, or if you're a male, you and a brother, or a really close friend of the same sex as you. The second message that's coming through is to clear your space. I feel like there might be some things around your environment from your past that you need to get rid of. Even if it's scribbles and thoughts you've put down that aren't healthy, there needs to be some sort of cleansing, and also to burn some Palo Santo or some sage or something as well, to sort of clear the energy around your environment, to really make it as comfortable and as possible, and as cleansed as possible for this new energy to move in, because this new energy is really wanting to come into your life. So you need to get rid of anything from the past that you don't want around anymore, including people. All right, another message, please. Urgent message from the universe for pile number 2. Clean up time. All right, we just covered that, Spirit, but that's coming through again. So we'll just say it again. Get rid of the shit. Are you a hoarder? Pile 2, do you hoard? If you hoard, stop. Because those shadowy places with all that old crap is the places where that dark, stuck energy likes to hide. So move it, get rid of it, chuck it out. Do a spring clean, even though it's not spring. Anything else, Spirit? Calm amidst chaos. Well, you are kind of Empress-like. I do see you just being this very ethereal being where nothing really, I mean, yes, stuff phases you, but I can see it not really getting in. You're not taking it on as something that you need to fix. And if Spirit is again just calling for you to just remain centered as well, and just be grateful as well for the gifts that you have, and these opportunities that are coming your way. You totally deserve it, but be grateful anyway, because that's such a good energy to put out into the world. Lastly, I'm going to do the Sacred Forest Oracle for you, part 2. Ooh, we've got dragon power. That just came out, boom, at me. And, yeah, I'm feeling that warrior spirit from you, and it's with that sea storm come amidst chaos as well. Whilst you're totally not a pushover at all. You're actually really goddamn powerful and fierce. There is a gentleness and a calmness about you as well, like someone that people can rely on in times of chaos. And that may be some of the work that you might be doing as well, or that people will probably look up to you a lot with. You seem to be someone who has a lot of answers and who people can go to, and they can rely on to get some really solid advice as well. Spirit's just pointing that out. Okay, what's this not unexpected, sorry, what's the urgent message from Spirit for pile number 2, please? Urgent message from the universe, pile number 2. Activation. Yeah, man. That's so cool. Oh, there's little fairies. Do you have oh, wow. Build yourself a little fairy garden. They're totally that's that mischievous sort of energy I was feeling around you as well, is that fairy energy. I see you being a bit mischievous and just being one of those people that isn't afraid to let your inner child fly. It's so cool. But with the activation and that spirit guardian of spring just popped in again with the spring cleaning. But also I can really see that this is taking off. It's taking off now. They're saying there's forward motion that's coming next, but it really being something that you can when by the time you get to spring, you could look back and go, oh, okay, look at how much has changed. Look at how much has happened by the time we get to spring. And I'm also really noticing that swan there as well. And the swan is just making me feel like a weird association, but swords for some reason, because in my favorite tarot deck, the swans are the suit of swords. And are they? Yeah, the swords, yeah. And the swords, or are they the cups? Are they the cups? Why am I thinking of swords? I don't know, man. What do you want? Your spirit cards are funny. um, they're like, okay, so yes, the swords, they want to, even though it is cups, it's cup spirit. They're trying to get to swords here. And that is telling me that it's going to be a swift change. A swift. Anything else, Spirit? Any fairies? I have some like Irish, or be very attracted to like a Celtic folklore. And we have water spirit with manifesting dreams. Oh, wow. Yeah, so this is wonderful. This is a really nice reading. Pile number 2. We've got water spirit with manifesting dreams, which is just really confirming for me this message, this urgent message from the universe is this success and this forward movement in something that, and it's unexpected, the options. You didn't expect this amount of options to come at you, but it's coming, and you're going to be very victorious and successful with that. Okay, pile number 2. I'm going to leave you there. That was such a nice reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Anything else, Spirit? No. Okay, love to you and your loved ones and your spirit guides. I hope to see you in my next reading, pile number 2. Love ya. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile number 3, to your reading. I am Stella. This reading is going to be urgent messages from the universe and advice from Spirit. We're going to be doing it a little bit differently today to how I normally do. I haven't shuffled any oracle cards. We're going to do this more freehand. We're just really wanting to know what urgent messages the universe have for you, pile number 3. So we'll start with some tarot, just to get an idea of what the message is. And then we will move into some oracle cards for some advice from Spirit for you. Okay, Spirit, can you take me into the energy of pile number 3, please? Pile number 3, Spirit. And we would like urgent messages from the universe for pile number 3. I'm hearing a song. What is it? I can't. No. It's gone. I'll think of it later if it comes back. Okay, Spirit. Alright, so we've got the 8 of Cups. Pile number 3, please, Spirit. Urgent message for pile number 3. Lovers. You had a fight with your hubby or your wife, your partner. What's this about? Spirit urgent message from the universe for pile number 3. The Sun. Well, whatever it is, it's going to be okay. I feel like you've had an argument with someone and you're looking at the crushed cups, but you're not looking at the ones that are still standing. Someone that you're very close with, or it's not going to be a bad thing. It's not bad. It's had this conflict. Okay, you need to work together to you're going to need to work together in order to overcome this little obstacle. Another message, urgent message, please, from the universe for pile number 3. The Daughter of Cups. Okay, and that one, usually I don't tend to read, well, generally I don't use reversals. Ollie, you're very distracting. I'm sorry, my dog is drinking water really loudly. That's all I can hear. Are you dehydrated? Do you need to hydrate more, pile 3? You might need to drink some more water. Okay, so as I was saying, excuse me for the interruption from my fairy friend, but this card, the 7 of Pentacles, usually I tend not to read reversals as much. If Spirit wants a card to be in reverse, they make it very clear to me that they want that card to be in reverse, and they've just done that with the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is really working together in its upright position. It's working together with someone to obtain a goal. Being in reverse, I feel like you may feel like you've been in a bit of an uphill battle on your own, that you're not getting the support that you are looking for from your other half, perhaps, or from the person who is usually in your corner. And I don't think they're trying to be deliberately out of your corner, but I do feel like there is this feeling that you've had to do something on your own. Can we get some more, please? Urgent message from Spirit for pile number 3. Yeah, the 3 of Wands is really about having to have been independent and also, okay, so this also, the other message that's coming through with this spread and with this energy for you, pile number 3, is that perhaps you have been in a partnership with someone, and you guys have always been able to really rely on each other, and that you have actually relied on this person maybe more than they rely on you, or in a different way, and that you have looked to them to being that wise person in your life that does have a lot of the answers. But Spirit is pointing out to you that you are actually quite intelligent and smart. You know a lot about what's going on yourself. You probably know more. And in this particular situation, I don't think that this person knows more than what you do, because I feel like you've had to do a bit of a climb on your own. I don't think there's been any actual physical separation, but there has seemed that Spirit is pointing out that there has been some kind of unrest of you feeling like you have to be a bit more independent, I think. Can we get some more, please, Spirit? Urgent message from the universe for pile number 3. Yeah, you've had to rely on yourself a lot more. We've got the 5 of Swords, which is usually a severing of relationship, but I'm totally not getting that with this situation. I'm just feeling like you've had to really realize how something has had to happen to make you realize how strong that you are. It could be that you've seen your partner or your significant other get stuck, maybe they might be a little bit stuck in life, and you're kind of having to lift you both up. And I can see you being just this shining light for this person at this time. Urgent message from the universe for pile number 3, please, Spirit. The 7 of Swords. Yeah, this person is really struggling at the moment with perhaps finances as well. Being worried about finances. I don't know why usually that's a 5 of Pentacles card, but the 5 of Swords, this can be pointing out and conniving, someone being conniving and having some kind of illusion going on around you, but that's just not the energy I'm getting from this reading. Yes, that may be around you, but that's not what I want to go into. Pile number 1, I did go into that energy that's been floating around in these readings for a while, and that was that illusion sort of energy. So if you're wanting to get some more on that, then pile number 1, especially if you felt pulled to pile number 1 as well, have a look at that. This message is more about someone needing to appreciate what they've got more, whether it's you or this other person. I'm feeling like it might be this other person, but if you think the roles might be reversed with this, you can totally take it however it resonates for you. But I am seeing almost like a shame from this 7 of Swords energy is making me feel like someone feels like they need to curl up in a little ball and hide for a bit because they haven't done what they wanted to do, or they feel like they might have failed in some way, but they totally haven't. It's because Swords is very internal. So Swords is very mental. It's a mental conflict that you go through, and it's when you can put that on yourself. And that's another message that comes through with the 5 of Swords as well, is that mental conflict. Okay, so urgent message, please, Spirit. Urgent message from the universe for pile number 3. Father of Cups. Yeah, it's really talking about this male figure. I feel like it's the father of your children, perhaps. And that I'm almost getting this guilt from them that they haven't been supporting you as much as what they usually do. But they're going through their own stuff. They're not meaning to be not supporting. I'm not getting bad feelings from them because I just am saying that you've had to be a bit more of a light recently for the both of you. I'm going to do Beyond Lemuria Oracle cards because I'm picking up that spacey energy from you as well, pile 3. That sort of ethereal energy. Alright, so Spirit, can we please have some advice or for some more information for pile number 3? So, if you're very intelligent, I feel like I just get this when I'm channeling you. It's like all this information is coming into my mind, onto my psyche, and I'm trying to organize it and sort it out and figure it out, sort of thing. And I'm just getting it like heaps of information. I feel like you take a lot in. You're very observant and you pick up on a lot of things that most people don't pick up on. So pile number 3, please, Spirit. Urgent message from the universe for pile number 3. Ether, the seamless unspeakable. Wow. There's that starseed energy that's coming through, that ethereal type energy. The seamless unspeakable is almost like something that's almost, it's not taboo, but it's something that's not talked about often. So perhaps it's a situation where all of a sudden there's been a tip top of energy, of power, like where you suddenly find yourself as being the stronger person in your relationship. It's also, we'll get another card, that as well, the blue is making me feel like there needs to be some kind of communication. This might have been like a communication breakdown. Someone's keeping something to themselves, they're not sharing. Spirit, urgent message for pile number 3, please. Vulnerability. Yeah, and this person is feeling very vulnerable, and it's not, for some reason, they're feeling this need to be this soldier on. This, I just need to soldier on and not show this person how vulnerable I am here. And so they're not really shown, but it's obvious to you. And we have fire, Solaris Sublime. And there is that, there's the 2 dragons there that are meeting as well, in this card once again. It's like the dark and the light coming together. So I really don't think that you need to be concerned about this relationship being severed or anything like that. This isn't what this is about. They're not trying to tell you be ready because this is about to fall apart. No, they just want you to be aware that someone very close to you in your life is not having a great time, and that you really are a shining light to them at the moment. We'll just get some more cards. I'm going to do some Whispers of Healing Oracle cards, some more advice or some more information from Spirit, please. Urgent message for pile number 3. Forward movement. Whoa. All right, so there's been, we're not going to get into that now, are we, Spirit? Okay, well, if you, no, okay, I'm not doing it because I've come too far. But they're saying that there's a separate message. If you're single, if you're single and you've been through a lot, you've been through some shit, then we're seeing someone coming into your life who is a lot more on your page in your spirit. So forward movement. So going back to the couple, or even if you're not in a couple but you know who I'm talking about, because I can sense that you know who I'm talking about with this, is that you are really going to be quite responsible for making this, helping this situation move along, helping this person move along, lighting a fire under their ass. Growth and growing together from this experience, because I feel like you've grown a lot lately. You've grown a lot, and this person also, I feel like they've been through a lot in their lifetime, and this feeling, this mental prison that they've put themselves in at the moment, they just need some help getting out of it. This might be you. I might be talking about you. You might need help getting out of it. And if that's the case, there is a person in your life who is going to help you do that. Mental repetition. Mental repetition. Again, I just feel like that there's this, like a 10 of Wands type energy where there's like a stuck feeling, like a feeling like I'm stuck. I don't know where to move, and even though they don't want to be looking at you for how do I get out of this situation where I feel stuck, because they're usually the ones that um, stride forwards and say, well, this is the way we need to go. They don't want to look at you, but I do feel like you can really, or they can really help you one way or another. There's some kind of partnership here that's where you're going to need each other to grow through this situation. Spirit's just telling me to do some more tarot. They've got us another message for you. Pile number 3, another urgent message from Spirit. What else did you want to convey? Does the universe want pile number 3 to know about? Okay, so again, we've got Mother of Wands, Ace of Swords, Judgment, and Temperance. This is a secondary message, something about your family growing in some way. There's going to be some news about a pregnancy, a new baby, or a baby's going to be born, or you're going to be pregnant. There's some kind of something to do with children and an unexpected change. It's been coming up a little bit lately too. So what's this secondary message, this other message that's coming through for pile number 3, please, Spirit? It's been a bit all over the place, so if you're feeling all over the place, just take some time out to ground and to just recenter yourself. You're very protective, nurturing energy, and I would not like to get on your bad side. Pile number 3. Very strong-willed person. Very protective of children. 10 of Pentacles. The success. Yeah, there's some kind of expansion to your family. A very happy expansion. 6 of Pentacles. More fruits than you expected from something. I feel like there's going to be more this could be talking about the birth of a baby, more than one person being pregnant around you, you falling pregnant yourself. This message, please, Spirit. Can you just give us some more information about this message? Six, something about children. Yeah, they're really coming through with the children. Something about children. Perhaps one of your children is going to have a baby or has just had a baby. There's something special about a baby. Let's have a look. Yeah, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is usually, it can mean conflict, but in this I'm feeling change. It's coming a change in the family dynamic. Baby. I'm just going to channel that for a sec. They told me just to be still for a moment, so I shall listen. A sister that's having a baby. There's some renewal of energy. And see, there's just a baby that's bringing you a lot of joy. It could also be the birth of an idea of yours and putting roots down. don't get caught up with the grind of everyday life, the 9 to 5. Make sure you set aside some time for your creative pursuits and your creative endeavours, pile number 3. Otherwise, you'll get bored, mate. You're not someone that can get bored. You're too intelligent. Your mind is too quick. Anything else, Spirit? We'll just get some closing messages now. Timer is 22:22. I've been seeing 2s. That's another confirmation for you there. Nope, I'm not doing that. Not going into the illusion. Illusions are everywhere, man. Around at the moment. Watch pile 1 if you want to know about that. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, you come out again, Tower. Okay, unexpected pregnancy, unexpected baby. Is that what you're trying to say? Unexpected. I'm not getting bad vibes. Anything else? Yeah. Sign of Cups. There's going to be some gift, unexpected gift coming to you. Maybe in the form of a baby. Okay, pile number 3. You're awesome. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you would like a personal reading from yours truly, just follow the link in my description box. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to, and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, love ya. Bye.